Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Lectures with Akhil. Here comes another video on DS and Algo. That is arrays technically. This is the first video. Last video was just about the basic definition of the data structures and algorithm, course details and the prerequisites. In this video, we do a quick recap on the definition of the data structures. Secondly, information about the array data structure. So guys, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe to the channel. If you want to watch the last video, the video link is in the description and also it is displayed on the cards. So now we will be jumping to the arrays concept. Before that, we'll see the basic definition of the data structures and the algorithms and also the types of data structures. So what is the data structures, guys? Data structure is nothing but the way of storing the data in the memory. Coming into the types of data structure, there are two types basically, linear data structures and the non-linear data structures. Linear data structure is nothing but one element is connected to another element. And non-linear data structure is nothing but one element is connected to n number of elements. So if you see in this, basically array, linked list, queue and stack comes into the category of linear data structure. If you see the linked list, it will be easy for you to understand. Here you can see one element is connected to another element. So we can directly call it as linear data structure. But coming into the tree, you can see that one node, this will be called as a node. I mean this circle thing will be called as a node. So one node is connected to two nodes, that is child nodes. So one element is connected to two elements. And also that element is connected to another two elements. So this is coming as a non-linear data structure. So we'll be seeing about the arrays concept today. Finally, after the brief refreshment or the recap of the previous video, now comes arrays. If we have done any programming language, C++, Java or any programming language, we have the concept of arrays. So what basically array is? Array is nothing but, we can tell array as a collection of elements of same type. What is that? Same type or similar type or data type, same data type, placed in contiguous memory locations that can be individually referenced by using index. This sounds something like difficult. Let me tell you, array is a collection of same type. This means we can say like same data type. That means you cannot have different data types elements and place in an array, like integers, char, float and all cannot be mixed and placed in an array. But it can be done in Python using lists. We will not go that deep now. So this is the meaning of the similar type. So what I'm trying to say is we cannot mix all the data types in one array. That's all. In array we have an advantage, like we can store more than one element of same data type. We can store more than one element of same data type, which is a good thing. And the variables are stored in the contiguous memory locations. That is, if the first element is at the address 1000, since the integer data type takes 4 bytes, the next element is at 1004 and so on. That is, a part of memory is allocated to a variable, that is 4 bytes. Here in this array, in the array, we can directly access the variable by using the position variable. Or index, we can call it as index also, which we will see in the further part of the video. You can access the array elements individually and this process will be much faster. We can access the elements much faster because we will be using the reference or position variable, so it is much easier. Coming to the syntax, first we will be declaring data type, that is int, char or float or something as arrays. As array store only one type of elements. Next we will give the name of the array and then we will give the dimension, that is size. Dimension is nothing but how many elements we want to store in the array. This is a bit advantage and disadvantage also. If you know exactly how many elements we want to store, it is a bit advantage, but just in case we don't know the size, it's a bit disadvantage, as we cannot change the size in between the implementation. In between the implementation, if you are giving extra size, the memory will be wasted. Now we shall see the representation of the array. The numbers in the orange shade are called values or elements, that is this one. the index values are 0, 1, 0, 2, 5, and the numbers in the light pink are called as memory address. I said in the previous slide, like if the one element is in the 1000 place, another element will be in the 1004 place. In the case of integers, as the integer has the 4 bytes. So you can see here 10 is stored in the 1020, and 20 is stored in the 1024, and 30 is stored in the 1028. As you can see, after every 4 bytes the memory address takes place. So this is nothing but the contiguous memory locations. So coming into the, now we'll be going to the syntax. As said, we need to give data type first, as always. Next we give the array name, that is A. Next we give the 6 as the size. So we can store 10, 20, 30, 60, 30, 40, 50 and 60. In RAM memory, it is stored in this way. That is, as we know, all the elements are the same data type, as said in the previous slides. Okay guys, we shall see the how elements are declared by implementing it in the CPP, and also how elements are initialized in the later part of the video. So do open your compiler, you can do it in the parallel. Okay guys, we shall see the basics of the array initialization, array traversing, taking the input into the arrays and printing the arrays. As usual, we know that hash include, we have to include the IO stream. So do it in a parallel, so you'll be easily doing it enough. Giving the using namespace std, and then we'll be going into the int main. As we know, int main has to return the some value, so we'll be giving as a return 0. That's as usual. Now I'll be saying you how to initialize the variables in an array. We can initialize in this way. First we need to give the data type of the array, that is int. Next we have to give the array name, that is we'll be giving as A, and the size of the array as 6. I'll be giving as around 3. Let me take 3, so it will be easy for me to take. Now we can initialize the values as 1, 2, 3. We have to differentiate with the comma, so that 3 elements will be there. If not, it will be taken as one element and shows you an error. So I have initialized in this way. Now let me give cout a of 2. Let me check what it will be giving as output. So let me give it as let me give something like 21. So it has given B3. Now you can see that 0, 1, 2 is the index name, index values. So at the second index, that is second index, there is the 3 values. So you got the output as 3. Next, I can give initializing in this way also. Like let me give int a of 5. Next, now I'll be declaring by using the index variable, that is like a of 0 equal to 1, a of 1 equal to 2, and then a of 2 equal to 3. Let me give the cout a of 1. Let me change the variable array name, because I have given here A and here also array name as A, so it will be giving us something like errors. So let me change the B to the first initializing array. So let me check now by giving the semicolon over here. Give the F11 guys, so that it will be easily for you to execute it. So I'll be giving here around like endl, so it will be coming into the with the space array. Next line, here also I'll be giving as an endl. Let me check now what it will be giving. See, we have got in the next line, that is 3 from the B of 2 and the 2 as the A of 1. So in this way also we can initialize We can initialize in the other way also, like giving the iterative way, like giving the array name and size. Let me give you this one, int c of 3. Let me give 3. Next, we have to give the values. So from the input, we have to give the input. Means like how to give the input to the array. We have 3. So see out, enter the values of the. Let me enter the values of C array. Nextly, I have to give the in the iterative loop. So I'll be using the for loop. It will be but much easier. I have to give like a int I have to initialize the variable over here. Int I equal to 0, and then I less than 3, I plus plus. I can give in this way, or int I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 2, comma I plus plus. I less than or equal to 2. That means from the 0 index 0, 1, 2. We are giving the 3 variable names. But I less than 3 means it will be going up to the 2. It is not equal to 3. So 0, 1, 2. We can give in the 2. We have 2 types how to initialize the I index. Means how to I greater than I less than or equal to or I less than 3. So after that we have to give brackets. We have to take the input. So we have to give C in. I think you all know how to give input. So C in or get input. C in C of I. Let me check over here. See, it is asking the enter the values of the C array. Let me give 1, 2, and 3. So it has taken the 1, 2, 3 for the C array. Now we have to get the output of it. So what I'll be trying to is, let me take all over here, copy it and paste it. So I'll be changing the name of it. C out C of I. I think this is enough. Let me give F11 over here. It is asking the values 1, 2, and 3. It is giving 1, 2, 3. It's enough. We have given the input and also we have got the output. In this video I'll be telling you how to add the arrays, 1D array, and how to subtract the 1D array. Let me give int. Let me give like I can say D array, D of 3, and then int E of 3. Let me give int add of 3, and then int sub of 3. And then this is enough. So we'll be giving input for the D array and the E array. So let me give as said in the before, for the C array you have to give for int I equal to 0, comma semicolon, I less than 3, I plus plus. In the same way we have to take the input. We have to take the input, that is C in D of I. In the same way we have to take the input of the E array also. Let me go over here and give this one, that is C in of D. And next we can give like a for int. In the same way I'll be giving now we can directly copy of it and paste it, and we can change the word however we need it. give. This way we have to give what is the add of I equal to d of I plus e of I. C out add of I. In the same way, subtraction also. Subtraction, we have to give your sub and just change the addition symbol to minus symbol and see out sub of I. Let me give over here like addition of C out, like we have to know the values what we are getting, right? Addition and the next we'll be giving C out sub and also we'll be giving our endl, so that we'll be getting in the next line, and here also I'll be giving the endl, so that we'll be getting in the next line, and here too I'll be giving the endl, we'll be getting in the next line, and also here we can give like endl and run enter F11. What you got? Yeah, we have to give it like this. Change it. We got the error. It will be showing as the error. Guys, let me give over here also like enter the values of the D array too. C out. Enter the values of D array. Let me copy over here. Three values of E array. Let me give the values of C array. That is 2, 3, 4. Enter the three values of the D array, that is 2, 3, and 4. Let me give the values of the E array 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 23 I have given. Let me give 3 over here. So addition is 3, 26, and 7 minus 21. Let me give some values that will be easily understood for you. So let me give like what you can say. Let me change over here like giving the endl. Now we can see easily over here. Enter the values of the C array, that is 2, 3, and 4. That is 2, 3, 4 of this 2, 3, 4 is the output of the C array. And enter the values of the D array, that is 1, 2, and 3. Enter the values of the E array, that is 2, 3, and 4. So we got addition is 3, 5, 7 of the array, and subtraction is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. See guys, I want to say one more thing. Like in the first, we can see like in the first we know how many variables we need to declare. So guys, it is a bit advantage for you if you know the size of the array, so we can go directly initializing 1, 2, 3. So there is no memory waste. But in the second case, you can see over here a of 5, there you have given the 5 size, but I used only three values over there, so there is a disadvantage over here and the memory is wasted. In the third way, if you don't know the input, so you can give using the iterative method, you can use and give the input by using the for loop. So I said 3 types of how to declare the array. So guys, we have come to the end of the video. Do subscribe and share the channel with your friends. The more the content is reaching, the more happier I am. Thank you guys. Jai Hind. See you in the next video. Bye bye.